Hi everyone, my name's Callum and I am the developer for Rayman The Dreamer's Boundary. First of all, I just wanted to start off by thanking everyone who's played the game so far. It's been really great to see people enjoying it. As you may have seen last week, I posted the 1.1.0 features update for the game that introduced speedrun mode, where you start the game with all the power-ups, no cutscenes, no loading screens, and you just blast through the game all the way to the final boss as quickly as you can. If you haven't already, I'd highly recommend downloading it and seeing if you can beat my dev score. I think I did pretty well, but I probably didn't. I also included a new double damage modifier, a modifier that removes checkpoints from the game, and also the ability to restart from a checkpoint, which is just a bit of a quality of life feature that people said they wanted. I hope these new additions add a fun new challenge and a fun new twist to the game, something that could potentially improve the replayability going forward. But this got me thinking, I really didn't want to finish the game here, so I am excited to say that there will be one final update for the game coming very soon. And this is going to be a content update. This is going to include 2 brand new stages, one of which is going to be another showdown with Senor Papier, the evil sheet of A4 paper, and the other one is going to be an enhanced boss rush level. But it's going to have a slight twist to it in that it's not just a boss rush. These bosses are going to be enhanced, there's going to be things in between them, and there's actually a small overarching story for the boss rush. And for this I thought it would be great to bring back a villain from Rayman's past. Here's a very, very small preview of the final update.
Hello everyone, we are the administration of Rayman Universe, the largest Russian community of Rayman. It is a great pleasure for us to be present at Rayman Alive among other talented creators, and we can't wait to tell you about our plans for 2023. Well, let's get started. In Rayman Lumagrams you will have to revisit the whole franchise, but with a twist. A mysterious stranger has invaded the universe of our friends and stolen their bodies. Now it is time for Rayman to restore his world by solving puzzles based on Japanese nonograms. Discover the unique styles of each franchise title in a new relaxing gameplay style. Visit such games as Classic Rayman, Rayman for Game Boy Color, Rayman for Super Nintendo, Rayman Golf, and many others that we will reveal in the near future. In the coming year we will be sharing a lot of information about the rest of the locations in the game, so make sure you subscribe to our social networks. In Rayman Lumagrams we would like to create not only a high-quality nonogram game, but also fill it with unique franchise details, giving every little thing the love for the Rayman series. Collect UBKs by completing extra nonograms and defeating familiar bosses, with which you can unlock additional worlds full of surprises for true Rayman fans. Rayman Lumagrams, expect more information in 2023. And we are moving on to our next announcement. Rayman Garden Plus, the remake of the first mobile Rayman game, will get its own story mode in the 2.0 update. Mr. Flame has stolen Plus, a mystical artifact that preserves the balance of magical gardens. Red monsters have invaded the home of Rayman and his friends, and now it is time for them to fight back. Rayman and Lua will have to collect all the lamps, restore balance in each of the gardens, and defeat Mr. Flame. In our final big update for our first fun game, we would like to realize all our crazy ideas that we once wanted to implement in such a unique Rayman universe. So the walkthrough of the storyline will not be long, but very surprising and unusual. However, the story of Rayman Garden Plus does not end there. The events of the game will be the prologue for our next project, our first big fun game. Although it's a bit early to do this, but we at Rayman Universe would really like to share with you the first details of our brand new project.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
We present to you our first big and experimental fun game, whose working title is Barbara Journey. Get ready for 4-player co-op mayhem, inspired by the gameplay of Rayman Legends, but presenting it in a completely new way. This project is very important for us, as we would like to finally unleash the potential of the princesses, show our vision of their background and biography, and fill their adventure with unique elements. Nevertheless, the project will feature many appearances of familiar characters and locations from previous games, so we hope the project will interest a wide range of Rayman fans. We are very grateful to the organizers of Rayman Alive for the great opportunity to perform and show our upcoming projects to a large audience. We would like to thank our audience and Ubisoft Russia for supporting our creativity for the past 3 years. This is a very important event for us, opening a new page in the life life of the community. All project pages are already available on GameJolt, where we will share new details and updates in the near future. We will also do this on our Wiki, Twitter and YouTube channel pages. Stay tuned.
World Premiere.
Hello everyone, Ricer here, the director of Rayman 2 HD. I hope you're enjoying the Rayman Alive event. Welcome to our very first developer update about the game. We're stoked to finally show what we've been working on. We've been busy trying to deliver the modernized Rayman 2 experience for new and returning players alike. On behalf of the entire team, we hope that it was worth waiting for what we're going to show today. Enjoy!
Hello everyone, I am part of the 3D graphics and animation department, and we are responsible for creating all the visual aspects of the game, including levels and characters. One of our biggest challenges with this project is reinterpreting the graphical elements of the game and finding a middle ground between old and new. Our goal is to remain faithful to the original settings and atmosphere of the Rayman world, while adding a new layer of details on top to revamp the visuals and make the game feel more alive. This includes creating new assets for levels that, in some cases, may have felt a little empty in the original game or had recycled the same models and textures due to the graphical limitations 20 years ago. We also intend to revamp assets in a way that adds more to the whimsical and gloomy atmosphere in the Rayman world. However, that is not to say things will look totally different from the original. We want to keep the changes to a minimum to please the fans. For example, we looked at the old warship model and thought of not only a way to translate the design into modern graphics, but also bring something new to the table besides that, which can be seen with these brand new warship models made from the ground up. We have the iconic warship model with the levitation device attached to the back, but also an alternate version with old and rusty exhaust pipes to add a new and cool look to the designs. We want to emphasize how the robot pirates operate and how they build the construction from scrap parts and give a sort of Mad Max inspired feel to them. Now, when it comes to Rayman himself, we wanted to remain faithful to his design and animations to give him more expression and personality. There were a lot of old Rayman 2 designs to take inspiration from for the new one, like the in-game model, the CG renders, and the Rayman's training video. We used all of that as references and went through various iterations of the model until we found something we were all satisfied with. Next was the animations, which were created from the ground up too. Our approach with this step was to start with the original game, look at the other games in the series, look at the personality and animation from the older models, and try to recreate and revamp it into something that's more fluid and exaggerated. And that, combined with the new voice performance, will help us bring the spirit and character of Rayman to life. That's it for the 3D animation team today. Hope you liked what you saw, but we hope to show you more behind the scenes in the future. Till next time.
Hello everyone.
we, the sound team, would like to also chime in with our progress. The sound team is responsible for everything you hear, from obviously the music to SFX and voiceovers. We are a passionate team of 3 composers / audio designers and cannot wait to show you all what we've been cooking up. As some of you might notice, we recently have been looking for the voice of our limbless hero. We wanted to have a young representative voice for Rayman. With this project, the sound and music team has dedicated itself to bring Rayman to the next level. We therefore have chosen an actor who can portray Rayman in the most authentic way. We will be using the lines of the original game, but also think we can expand Rayman's personality a bit more this time around. Expect more lines and a more involved Rayman that reacts believable to the bizarre state of the world around him. This to create a more immersive experience than what the original game provided. Something new for the fans to look forward to. With this decision, we have therefore landed on making Rayman speak English. We are aware of the added challenges this will present, but we firmly believe that an English-speaking Rayman has more opportunity to develop a strong connection to the player. It will also allow us to add more lines and personality to our limbless hero. Without further ado, we want to welcome Pixelfox, the new voice of Rayman.
Whoa! Yeah, Rayman!
Now to the main job of the sound team, the music. As you may have noticed, music also has been touched quite dramatically. This being a full remake, we also decided to give a breath of fresh air to that part of the game as well. We have extensively studied the original soundtrack for its instrumentation and overall flow. This being a complete remake means we still want to adhere to the original soundtrack, but also want to modernize the tracks and entire feeling of the music. Expect plenty of new music nodding to the original score. Something for old and new fans to definitely look forward to. With new technology come new ideas. That's why we have been working on a new dynamic music system. Remember how the old game used to cue a pirate team whenever you fought an enemy? Now imagine the game actually incorporating the pirate team in its area tracks. This new system makes it so the flow of music is not interrupted. More so, it's much more immersive hearing the music changed based on the intensity of the environment. That's it for the sound team today. We hope you enjoyed our part of this demonstration. As passionate fans of the game, we cannot wait and show you what it all ends up being. We believe it's our responsibility to make the game sound as great as it possibly can be. I want to give a special shout out to our amazing composers Dene and Maddie. Thank you for everything, and until the next one.
Hey, Ricer here again. As a technical artist and an art director, I've tried my best to use the technology to our advantage. We're dedicated to ensure that our art style is adapted to modern standards and still resembles that Rayman 2 look we know and love. Thanks to the power of Unreal Engine 4, we can fully realize our vision of the game with no compromises. We have an extensive suite of tools which makes a wide range of things, from material creation to level design, an absolute breeze. They enable our artists to fully spread their wings without having to write any additional code. Our solutions allow for quick iteration of assets with no need to leave the editor. When it comes to materials, we're embracing the PBR rendering to deliver stunning visuals with exceptional lighting. It guarantees our assets look great under every lighting condition. Each surface responds realistically to light and is properly shaded. Lighting is crucial to setting the mood of the level. That's why we're putting a lot of effort into making it look the best it can. We're heavily relying on natural indirect lighting to make our environments truly stand out. We managed to achieve high quality soft shadows, which helps sell the natural look we're going for. With all of that said, everything we're doing is crafted with performance in mind, so people with modest hardware can still enjoy our game with playable frame rates and beautiful visuals. We're offering a wide range of graphical options so that you can play the way you like at any frame rate you want. I can't wait to show you more. See ya!
Hello, I'm Jack Edwards, gameplay programmer for the Rayman 2 HD team. Today, it is my privilege to show off the progress we've made with regards to gameplay and mechanics. Let's see what our limbless hero can do. The first thing I'd like to showcase is Rayman's movement system. This is something many take for granted, but efficient and smooth locomotion is vital to the core gameplay of Rayman. We have implemented and calibrated custom modifiers in order to make Rayman's movements feel as similar to the original as possible. To make sure Rayman looks and sounds natural, we have spent a lot of time tweaking the animations and their blending. Even still, we aim to polish everything as much as we can before release to give the players the best experience possible. By utilizing Unreal Engine's powerful gameplay ability system, we can take Rayman's abilities to the next level. The system is built on modularity, so we can use the same abilities across multiple different characters, saving space and making the game more efficient. With ability values being easily modified, Rayman can have many different levels of progression throughout the game that modify his attributes. With our modular system, we can implement these abilities and modifiers in any character in the game. For example, each rank in Razorbeard's army can easily have a different amount of power and difficulty. Undeniably, one of the most important parts of the Rayman universe is the environment. We are building a powerful environment with components that constantly communicate with each other to create a beautiful and easily maneuverable world. Elements that trigger any of Rayman's multitude of abilities require a lot of precision to operate correctly and feel natural to the player. Our priority is to polish and optimize each part of the world in every way that we can. To keep resource usage as low as possible, we are building the world around Unreal Engine's level streaming system to only keep the current part of the level loaded. Our goal is to make sure that there is as little buffering as possible when streaming in new parts of the level so that, no matter how powerful the system, the gameplay is not interrupted when moving through the world. With the help of our user interface team, we have expanded customization options in the settings to utilize the advancements of modern hardware. We want to make sure as many people as possible can experience the game, so we have made sure to include many accessibility options inside of the game for players that require them. Our main goal with Rayman 2 HD is to create a worthy follow-up of the original that our fans will cherish just as much. We want to give the world more depth and feeling that couldn't be present in the original without taking away from the game in any way. We're a passionate team of Rayman fans. Our goal is to make a game that we love. And that's all from the programming department. We are absolutely thrilled to be able to share our progress and cannot wait to see you in our next update.
Hey there, I'm Danny, External Director and PR Manager of the team, and yes, I'm also the guy you talk to on socials. We hope you liked our first ever showcase about Rayman 2 HD. I guess I can safely assume now that you saw this much all at once that we can now stay silent for another, 2 years? No? Alright. Well, in that case, you're lucky, because we decided to open our official website. This way you'll be constantly updated on the team's progress and the game's development. Alongside regular team updates and news from the entire community, we'll promise to share a dev post every 1 or 2 months, where you'll be able to see for yourself how the development is going. Through the website, you'll also be free to check the backstories of many of our team members, and that way you'll know more about who's working behind the scenes. We're also super happy to announce that we've joined forces with the Rayman pirate community. Their support for the franchise and all the fans around the world has been immense. There's a reason why they've been going for almost 20 years. Thank you very much to them, and thanks to all of you for your insane amount of patience, love, and support. We would give you a hug, but just like Rayman, we don't have arms, so that's it for today, and see you very, very soon. Wait, what's this?
Rayman, I am the guardian of the laws of time. And though this world is based on the dreams of another, I cannot bear to see it fall so easily.
And you will be punished for it.